question, member from Timmins, James Bay.
My question's to the Minister of Transportation. Minister, currently in Ontario, a 16-year-old can get a private pilot's license and fly multiple passengers on a private plane. In Dalton McGuinty's Ontario, that same 16-year-old driver will not be allowed to carry more than one passenger while driving a car. Minister, isn't the real issue is how we train drivers? If we can train a 16-year-old to fly a private plane, shouldn't we be able to train 16-year-olds to drive a car safely?
Minister.
Well, I know that the member is sincere in his question. I know he'd be just as sincere when 5 kids are killed in a car accident and the matter is raised in the House, because on many occasions, members have legitimately raised issues when young people have been killed in car accidents. As you know, they're 3.5 times more likely to have an accident than someone, for instance, the age 30 to 35. 3.5 times as likely to have those accidents when there are a number of kids in the car. Every group that we consulted on this, which is involved with safety, including some parents who had gone through this, indicated they wanted to see this extension that exists already from midnight to 5 a.m. They wanted to see it extended for the 1 year of graduated licensing for the entire day.
Supplementary.
Well, I'd be interested to know how many young people that minister actually consulted on this bill. But the point is this, is that we currently have people that are 16 years of age who can be trained as private pilots in this province as across this country. The safety record is impeccable. There is no statistics that indicate a 16-year-old pilot is any more safe or any less safe than a 50-year-old pilot, and they're able to carry multiple passengers in a private plane. The issue that of training. Shouldn't we be putting our emphasis on making sure that we properly train young drivers and being responsible and understanding what needs to be done to be as safe as possible, or is this just strictly discrimination on the part of this government towards young people?
Minister.
The member would be aware that that's exactly what we have done. We have changed the training program. The young drivers who are now going through graduate licensing have a far superior program to what they had many years ago. It was your government, I remember, in the 1990s who brought in legislation of this kind. I remember there was a lot of opposition to it. Probably if you went back and answered, you might even find me raising those kinds of issues. I shouldn't do that. But that's exactly what happened. And as a result of graduated licensing that your government can take credit for, I'll tell you that the roads are a lot safer. British Columbia, as you know, has this legislation in place at the present time. In fact, the British Columbia legislation is even more onerous. I know it's an imposition. I'm looking forward to the input that will come from committee. I know the members looking forward to that as well. And we're always looking at the quality of arguments put forward, and we're always prepared to enter.
Member from Hamilton.